Today, we're going to look at something really interesting. It's a blueprint, but not for a single building. It's for an entire community. We're diving into the Good Shepherd Homestead and Sanctuary, and this place has been engineered from the ground up with just one single goal in mind: restoration.
All right, so let's start with the big promise, the thing that drives this entire project. Their goal isn't just to make healing possible. No, it's to engineer an environment where healing is the most probable outcome. And that one word, probable, it shapes every single decision they make, for the people living there and for the land itself.
So, what is this place exactly? Well, GSHS is a self-sufficient, trauma-informed community. It's designed as a sanctuary. But the real key here, the word you gotta focus on, is engineered. This is not just some nice retreat in the woods. Nope, it's a complex, living system where every single piece is designed to work together perfectly.
Okay, to really get how this all fits together, you've got to understand the why. What's the mission? And for them, it all comes down to what they call their covenant of restoration.
You can think of this mission as their North Star. It's a promise with three main parts. First, restore veterans. Second, be good stewards of the land. And third, and this is huge, replicate this whole model of healing. This covenant, it's basically the source code for everything we're about to look at. Every system, every building, every single rule.
All right, so let's start peeling back the layers here. How do they actually power this mission? Well, at the very heart of the homestead is this really unique operational model they call the 21-loop living system. Now, I want you to be clear on this. This is not just a list of 21 different programs. Not at all. It's designed to be a single, interdependent organism. Think of it like the human body, where your circulatory system needs your respiratory system to work, and so on. Every single loop is engineered to reinforce all the others. And the core principle holding this entire system together? It's so simple, it's brilliant. Waste is food. That's it. This philosophy means absolutely nothing gets thrown away. Every single output from one part of the system becomes a valuable input for another. It creates this amazing, perpetual cycle of renewal.
Okay, let me give you a really clear example of how this works. You've got the livestock loop, right? They produce manure. That manure goes to the waste loop, which sends it to biodigesters. Then the energy loop turns that into renewable biogas for power and rich compost. And where does the compost go? To the agriculture loop, to grow food for the people and for the livestock. See, it's a perfect, closed, self-sustaining circle.
And these loops, they cover the whole shebang. I mean, you've got the really practical stuff, like the energy loop for becoming totally energy independent. But then you also have these deeply human loops, like the emotional and safety loop, which is all about creating that trauma-informed space. And get this, there's even an artisan enterprise loop, which is designed to turn therapeutic work into a sustainable revenue stream to fund the whole mission. How smart is that?
So we've got the system. Now let's talk about the physical space. How is this place actually built? Because the architecture itself, well, it's one of the most powerful tools for healing they have.
Believe it or not, the #1 architectural goal is all about sound. It's to create a profoundly peaceful auditory environment. And why? It's specifically designed to help lower the hypervigilance that so often comes with trauma. The buildings themselves are literally engineered to help calm a person's nervous system.
So how do they do it? They have a non-negotiable rule. All critical buildings use earth-bermed construction. That basically means building into the earth, using the ground itself as a wall or roof. And the benefits are huge. You get incredible temperature stability, you get hardened protection from storms or grid failures, and, this is the big one for their mission, you get this amazing acoustic sanctuary that just soaks up external noise.
And when they say it's a standard, they mean it. It's applied everywhere. The residential cabins? Earth-bermed. The emergency shelter? You bet. Even the big feed vaults and the fuel storage areas. Every single critical building is built into the earth to make it physically tough, super energy efficient, and, well, therapeutically quiet.
Now, this building style has another massive benefit, and it's all about the bottom line. Because they're using the Earth's natural ability to hold temperature, they can slash their heating and cooling costs. And I'm not talking a little bit. We're talking by up to a staggering 80%. That's a huge deal for long-term sustainability.
Okay, so we've got the operational system and we've got the physical buildings. But who or what runs all of this? This brings us to a really fascinating layer, a unique partnership between a very advanced AI and very carefully trained human leaders.
So, let me introduce you to RUAC AI. This is described as the homestead's central nervous system. Its main job is to be a digital guardian, an immutable system of record.
Basically, it logs everything to make sure the original mission is never watered down over time. They're dead set on preventing what they call mission drift. But this AI isn't just some cold, calculating machine. It's actually designed with 5 distinct voices. You have the investor voice, which gives you binder-ready financial reports. You have the operational voice, which is like, hey, time to change the filter on Unit B. But then you have something like the steward voice, which will actually offer proactive emotional safety guidance and de-escalation prompts to help the residents. An AI focused on emotional well-being. Pretty incredible.
And to balance out all that high-tech oversight, there's a deeply human system for leadership. See, leaders aren't just hired here. They are cultivated through a program called the Shepherd Path. This whole system is designed to train residents to become stewards and mentors themselves. It creates this incredible pay-it-forward culture where the people who have been healed, well, they become the healers.
Okay, so you've built this amazing, complex model. Now how do you protect it? And how do you make sure that if you build another one, it's just as good? That brings us to the final and maybe most important layer of the blueprint, ensuring faithful replication.
The legal setup here is really smart. It's a dual entity structure. On one side, you've got a for-profit LLC. This runs all the businesses, the artisan shops, the hospitality, you name it. On the other side, you've got the nonprofit Sanctuary. Its only job is the healing mission. So the for-profit engine makes the money, and that money perpetually funds the nonprofit. It creates this perfect firewall, protecting the healing mission from any kind of commercial pressure.
And the whole point of this entire system, the loops, the buildings, the legal structure, is to create what they call an operational moat. You know, like a moat around a castle. It's a state of profound self-sufficiency that protects the mission from things like fragile supply chains, power grid failures, or wild market swings. At the end of the day, it's all about sovereignty.
And when they decide it's time to build a new one, the process is anything but casual. It is incredibly rigorous. There's a parent company, Sage LLC, and they call it the ultimate guardian of the covenant. They send out a specialized 26-person team, and that team's only job is to make sure the new site is built with absolute, perfect fidelity to the original blueprint. No cutting corners.
So you see, the crucial point here is that this entire intricate model is built around one single deep-seated commitment, and it's summed up perfectly in the founder's motto, that those that come behind me be faithful. It's not about one person or one moment in time. It's all about making sure this mission endures for generations to come.
So looking at this whole blueprint for the Good Shepherd Homestead, it kind of leaves you with a big question, doesn't it? In a world that feels so full of complicated, messy problems, what does it really take to engineer a system that works on everything from the soil under our feet to the human soul, that is built not just to put a Band-Aid on things, but to truly restore?